Back to the Star Spangled Tournament Expert Division weekend round, hole number 4. Here we're going to be playing a Guardian backspin shot using a Wind 5 ball. I have not tested this Wind 4 or Wind 3. I'm going to definitely recommend you use a Wind 5 ball just because of the wind angle here pulling into the bunker. If you're using a P4, P3, you're going to end up pulling through the bunker and then up the slope, and that's going to completely change the shot. So highly recommend using a Wind 5 ball here. The one in the shop is really good for this. P0 Wind 5 with the precision ball. So, but you don't need it. You can use P0, 1, 2, or 3 for this shot. You don't need actually 3 might be cutting it. You can use 0, 1, or 2 for sure. Not sure about 3, you'll have to test that. The spin set is max backspin, 0.8 left spin. The adjustment is P3 plus 10% min numbers. P3 plus 10% min numbers. So it's max backspin, it's 0.8 left spin, but here's what I'll tell you about that. You're going to want to favor 0.7 over 0.9, okay? You're going to have your blue ring touching on the bottom if you have a Guardian 9 with spins added here. The blue ring touching on the bottom, rough fairway line right here, right? And then the other reference that I'm using is the second bounce, which is going to be 6.5 lines right of the hole, right? So if we count the lines, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then halfway up into this dark row, the third dark row above the pin, right? And then, so you want to split that second bounce in the middle of this row here. And you should be, if you're set up in the right position, you should also be touching the line 2 lines above the pin, right? So it's 6.5 lines right, 2 lines up with the second bounce. So if you're using a Guardian 8, you're going to be focused on that second bounce more than your blue ring. Your blue ring with the Guardian 8 will be creeping into the rough on the bottom. But Guardian 9, this is the setup. This is what you want it to look like. Blue ring touching on the bottom. Second bounce, 6.5 lines right of the pin. The only other thing that is needed for tweaks is going to be underpower, and that's going to depend on how far you pull into the bunker. So you want to pull this one as straight as possible. If anything, you want to favor a slight 1201 flicker over an 1159 flicker. All right. So I'm going for it straight as possible. But if anything, I want it to flick just a little bit more to the right than to the left here. And so here's the adjustments, the tweaks needed depending on how far you pull into the bunker, all right? So I took a picture here to show you that I'm in the bunker, but I'm not quite a half a ring. I'm maybe a quarter of a ring, a little less than a quarter of a ring into the bunker. So here's the tweaks, right? If you do not pull into the bunker at all, then you need 2 clicks of underpower. If you pull into the bunker, but you're less than a half a ring, right? You're between, say, a quarter of a ring and a half a ring. So you're in the bunker, but you're not a half a ring. Then you need 1 click of underpower. If you're a half a ring or more into the bunker, then you don't need any underpower, right? So if you don't pull into the bunker with your bullseye, meaning that first bounce. If it's not in the sand, you need 2 clicks of underpower. If it's in the sand, but less than a half a ring, you need 1 click of underpower. If it's in the sand and a half a ring or more, you don't need any underpower, right? That's it. So it's pretty simple. Practice this one a couple of times. Get your pull angle straight. Learn, your clicks of underpower as needed. Get comfortable with the shot, and you'll have a really, really good chance at getting a drop here. Play it out. See what it looks like. So this one, I'm doing 1 click of underpower. Right? Because I was in the bunker, but I wasn't a half a ring in the bunker. So 1 click of underpower. Looks good. Comes in. Bang. Couple of practice shots here. Understand your pull angle. Understand where you need to add underpower and how much. And you'll have a really good chance at a drop. Good luck. I hope you get the drop. We'll see you on the next hole.